Hi! Welcome to Mad Max. My hangover is abated slightly. We're doing Cadavanaugh in Gutgash's region. Check the eye on the top right for playlists for all the collectibles. The numbers: yellow scavenging points. No, I'm lying. Yellow scarecrows, blue scavenging points, green snipers, white bases. You might want to invest in shield shatter as well in Max's skills because there's a lot of shield dudes in these scavenging points. But from Gutgash's location, we're going to go northwest to this first scavenging this first scavenging location, which has a scrap crew part. There's a bit of a fight here, so deal with them. There's a bit of food there too, and there is the project part right there. I think we got our first one in Chalkies. Over here is the scrap. So that's scrap number 1 or 2? Yeah, just 1. So there's only 2 things to get there. Pretty soft entrance. North to Scarecrow number 1. You can pretty much just straight line it, as you'll see. And then snag it on the way. It's a weak Scarecrow, so your harpoon isn't going to be a problem. You might want to upgrade your harpoon to like level 4. I think we're going to hit some fortified Scarecrows at some point. But over this way to the next scavenging location. A big old fight here. So deal with those guys. And then there's a history relic. There's some ammo just behind it that you might have noticed. Done smoked it all up. No twigs left. History relic, sorry, they're not ammo. Yeah, no, that was a history relic. Ammo as well, and then the second bit of scrap in there. Everything pretty much wide in the open, nothing too challenging so far. Swinging up to Scarecrow number 2. And if you want to head northwest from there on the way, you'll pick up the minefield. I think you can actually see it over to the right there, although I don't really get close enough. But anyway, around here to the Scarecrow. This one is a strong one, so I thought I'd see if I could burn it down since I just crashed into it pathetically, but the side burners don't do anything to Scarecrows. I guess that kind of makes sense, they're metal, right? Although, how it hurts cars then, I don't know. Scavenging location number, what are we up to, 3 already? Why have I lost count? I came in from on top, which seemed like as good a route as any, but you can come in from the Convoy route if you want to get on the road normally, I think. But yeah, just if you're up high and you can see it, drop down. That's probably that. Apparently people are booby-trapping snowmans. There's a weird ritual thing going on in here. I brightened it up a bit so you can see what's going on. But there's scrap number 1, there's a project part, the Maggot farm. It's actually the second one because I went to the wrong camp previously to get scavenging crew thing. There's the second bit of scrap and some ammo as well. On to number 4. Let me just... Is that number 4? Yes, it is number 4. I was really happy with that exit there. A roll to a perfect parry and a shiv reversal, quite by accident. But in here there's some water there on the right. A little bit of a fight here. There's a shield dude, I think, is one of those guys. And one of them's got a shiv too. Then heading around here, there's a Jimmy box to open for the first scrap. There's also a car body part down here. Head over here, there's another fight or 2. I may have cut some of them out, I can't remember. Because the first run I had through here was a bit messy. Stop off on the way down for some food, having got scrap number 2 just up above, and then drop down to the main area where you're going to get the car body part, but just to the left, scrap number 3, over to the other side of the car, scrap number 4, well not the car but the body part, scrap number 4, and the body part is, if you look to the left from here, right there. It's a death rattle, there, but if you've already got the death rattle it'll just give you some chump change. There we are, that's what that looks like. Anyway, you can run out from the ground and just fire the flare if you want to exit quickly. Then I quit to do something else, so that's why I'm coming back from Gutgash's. Went to get this Scarecrow in a storm, not the smartest thing I ever ddid. But it kind of worked out, and it's actually kind of epic. So this guy came across me out of nowhere. I double rammed him and knocked him into the Scarecrow. So I was kind of happy about that with the storm raging all around. Then like a fool I hung around to try and get a load of mother loot, and I got like 900 and then died. Which was super annoying. But then off to the death race, and on the way I encountered this convoy. Once you've got your harpoon up to level 4 or higher, you can just yank tyres off cars, and so you can leave all the convoy's friends in the dust along the way. You can also pull the back off that, which I didn't realise on this convoy. Just tap the harpoon button, it'll yank the back off, exposing the bombs. Like tap it twice basically. Exposing the barrels. But alternatively you can just yank the wheel off and then take your time charging it down to explode it that way. Grab the ornament, it's a pretty good one, I quite like this. Double skulls with some blades. I stuck it on the front, I think. There we are. It's quite nice, it's really nicely on the death rattle gun. And then off to the death race that we were on our way to, death run, whatever. This is a time bomb. I wanted to try the Flamer Gamer, but It's kind of a bit like the spotter. It's pretty weak, although it does fire flames out of the back. These guys are a pain. They T-bone you at the beginning, no matter what you do. I tried going fast, I tried going slow, and they always just smashed into me. And you just lose health so very, very quickly. But holding A, you'll see, spits out a huge gout of flame, which is pretty fun. But I couldn't make the Flamer Gamer work, so I ended up just taking the drop kicker. Yeah, chunk along here, basically. Like I said, you're going to get hit at the beginning no matter what. And then just follow the road apart from this bit where I straight lined. I'm not sure it's actually the quickest way to go, especially with that spin. But if you do, you'll join the road back here and just keep dropping mines, tapping A, it'll spit these mines out, see, chunk, 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 and you'll actually probably, if you just keep retrying this, or keep continuing and going back and doing it again, it's a really easy way to pick up the achievement for blowing stuff up with the mines from a car. But relatively straightforward, yeah, just follow the road, watch for the gimps who are trying to barge you out of the way, but you should do fine. I had a couple of spins there and still made it okay. Not sure if you can hear those kids outside. Damn kids, ruining my commentary. Anyway, off to Scavenging Location. What's this, number 5, I think? Yeah, number 5. There's a weak gate on this, so harpoon, pull it off. Try not to do as awful a job as I did. And when that's clear, I think these guys, whoever designed this one, is an intern or something, because you go down there and there's just a horrid fight. Some guys are going to club you in the head. It's really close quarters. You're going to lose some health. There's only one bit of scrap in there, I think. Come on up, and then careful here, because it's easy to fall back down the hole, so that one just appallingly designed. Over here for Scavenging Location number 6. Follow the road, wide in the open, another fight, I think. There's a shield guy in there somewhere. Maybe? I don't really remember. Yeah, there we go, that's the chap. Which is why you want shield shatter. This one, it doesn't look like I'm using shield shatter for some reason. I don't know why, but there we go. Kill them. 1 history relic and 3 scrap. First scrap just on the left as you enter. Second one there in a Jimmy box, so grab that. Up here is some water, if you need that. Drop down there, and around in there is some ammo, just by we parked the car. And then from here, drop down and head to the right for the 3rd scrap and the history relic. Neighbours, when you read this, we're gone. Between the sickness, the rats, and water, and the I don't know why I'm doing accents. I'm sorry, maybe the hangover hasn't cured after all. Down to Scavenging Location number 7. Another bit of a fight. Yeah, I just ended up shooting a lot of these guys. I've kind of taken to harpooning them a bit as well, but 3 scrap in here, 1 right in front of you as you go, and some food over there too if you need it, if you took damage from the fight, but I was kind of okay. Another scrap there on the right, you can see some ammo just under this, I want to call it tent, but not really, and then opposite scrap number 3. There you go. 3 scrap and whatever the water. No, not water. Something else. Anyway, sorry. Head over here for Scavenging Location number 8. Watch out, there's 3 of those jumping guys in here. They don't take too much damage, but it's close quarters, so you might get done by them. But there's a survey part there, a scrap crew part, sorry, there, and a project part. That is the project part. What am I talking about? Scrap and a history relic. Hey bro, remember this guy from our last tour? Sad Charlie, they called him. Then we're heading to this Scarecrow. That camp's already done just because I wanted to get the scavenging parts before I started, but we'll go through it anyway. So down to this Scarecrow, I couldn't work out quite the West Bay? Best way, but that one's fortified, so you'll need the big harpoon for it if you want to pull it down, otherwise it might take a couple of charges, or shunts rather. Then up to the camp with survey crew part, scrap, insignia. This one's kind of fun. I quite enjoyed this one. I don't know why I'm squeaking. There's some intel on the way in, but obviously you couldn't see that because I'd already taken it, but here's the cut from before. There's a hidden path up there somewhere. Apparently I couldn't find the hidden path. Let me know if you do. There's a food saucer along the side of the cliff. Project part and a scrapulence, so don't forget the scrapulence at the end. That's an easy 500. We'll come back to that though. Grab the ammo by the intel dude. I had a look around with the binoculars. All I could see was a war crier, so almost no defences. Head in here. There's the scrapulence on the right there. You'll have a little fight in the courtyard. I think 2 or 3 guys, nothing too critical. But behind the scrapulence is scrap number 1. And I can't believe I'm saying scrapulence without groaning. Anyway, scrap number 1. Is this the secret entrance? I'm not sure. I'll talk about that again a bit towards the end. But there's some water there that you might want. There's a couple of tough fights coming up. One guy there, careful of falling off the edge, easy to do. And scrap number 2 right next to him. Then I thought that that was maybe a thing you had to activate to make your way across, but it turns out not. There's just a way up here. So maybe this was the secret entrance. I don't know. It doesn't really seem that secret though. 3 or 4 guys to fight in there, and scrap number 3 just on the left as you walk in. That's the ramp we came down there from the path. Then some weird, I don't know, invisible guster kept hitting me, which was super annoying, but there's an insignia there at the back, insignia number 1. And then a door to smash up here, so smash that up, head over. I was looking around for the secret entrance, still nothing. Around to the left for some food. That's the food presumably mentioned next to the skeleton on the intel on the cliffside. Although food is generous when it's just a bunch of maggots. Ammo down there, door to kick down here, and then around to the right there's a ladder that we're going to kick down in a minute. Some more food and scrap number 4. I didn't quite grab that scrap yet. I went around to the courtyard because I wanted to see if I'd missed anything, and then just ended up fighting these guys. It's quite a big fight, but you're wide in the open, so you should be fine. Anyway, back to this scrap. There's number 4. Some food there, so you might want to do the fight first so you can get the food. And then I grabbed a weapon, but actually I think that's all the guys in here. Insignia number 2 over to the left there. Didn't update for some reason, but you'll click there. Well, I click there and you can see number 2. Then up this ladder, and most of the rest of the stuff is up here. There's scrap number 5. There's the project part, survey crew, that's the 3rd one, so you can go and activate that to reveal all the scavenging locations. Scrap number 6 also up high, and then up these steps here for some more ammo. There's the ladder to kick that we saw before. Come back around into the courtyard, kick this door down, insignia number 3 in there, along with scrap number 7. And then, I don't know why I threw that there, but scrap number 8 sneakily tucked under those stairs near that fuel can we just tossed. And then up here for scrap number 9. See that zip line? Go to the left of it, there. And then you just got to go blow the oil rig, so head back down to grab that fuel that I tossed earlier. It'll replenish, don't worry. And light it near that, you'll get the cutscene, and there's your mission completed. I'm just going to show you a little bit about how I tried to find the canyon. I sort of came up here, and I was just, you can use the camera to really scout ahead pretty effectively if you don't want to do stuff, and I looked around everywhere but couldn't see it. Anyway, take the zip line back across, don't forget the wambulance, and ride it back to Jeets or Gutgashes or whatever. Don't fast travel for 500 scrap. Then down to Scarecrow number 5 already, is that right? This one I think is a strong one. Yeah, so nothing too technically challenging there. You can just ram into it if you want. Minefields popped up on the map now, so that's nice. Then down to Scavenging Location number 9. This one, just follow the road and you'll eventually get there. There's a little bit of a fight out here, sorry it's so dark. But scrap there on the right and there on the left, and ammo at the back, so not really much to do there, pretty straightforward. Some water and food as well if you need it. Scarecrow number 6, head down this way, and then I just boosted up the wall rather than trying to follow the road around. It seemed like an awfully long way. That's only a strong one though, so smash that up and be on your way. Scavenging Location number 10, and then we'll pop down to grab that sniper as well. Again, follow the road, it's the easiest way. You'll get up here, there's a little bit of a fight here. You can see I've just started using the harpoons, but this guy does an amazing flying kick. Look at that! Sorry, I amused myself, I apologise. Scrap 1 there. Scrap 2 I think is up the stairs. Yeah, not there, but up again. Oh yeah, watch out for a fight on the way up. I think there's 2 or 3 of these guys, maybe some more all the way at the top. Yeah, there we go, 2 more up there. And then that is just by where we came up, scrap number 2. And then scrap number 3 is cheekily snuck around the side here in a jimmy box. So grab that, and then you can jump and sort of roll your way down here. A little bit of trick jumping. Sniper number 1, well, relatively straightforward. Head over here, shoot him from a distance, or just drive into his thing. I missed him, but managed to get the harpoon off and pulled it down for the tower. That Scarecrow isn't in this zone, so then it's up to Camp Intel for, I think this is Rimjobby, right? Maybe. And the Proving Grounds fight, which is kind of fun, actually. Maybe it's not Rimjobby. We'll find out. Gut Noose, that's right. He's weak against Fury Strikes. God, this dude's speech is super annoying. I understand the last guy to hurt him was furious. I mean, come on, really, just say use Fury to kill him. It's pathetic. These guys, just the fact that you can't cut any of these, skip any of these cutscenes or anything. Sorry, rant over. 3 Molotov towers, there's 1. And then the other 2 are here. You'll notice though that this other one actually fires up at the flame tanks up there, but we'll go and have a look at that in a second anyway. There's the second Molotov tower, and there's the third. That's all the perimeter defences defeated, but that's where the 2 flame tanks are if you need to get up there and shoot them. I think they're kind of hard to get with the harpoon because they're behind a grate, But yank that door down. For some reason ramming's preventing, you can't ram it, I don't know why. History, Relic, 3 Insignia and 8 scrap, but we can't get any of them until after the boss fight. There's water there, make sure you come in with full health, and don't be ashamed to use armour. Upgrade your armour and attacks, because you're going to have 3.5 pretty massive waves of bad guys. And on another playthrough where I only had like very basic equipment, I found it a lot more challenging. Here I think I've maxed attack. My counters maybe level 3 out of 5. And my Fury's extended, and melee weapons, and like 90 and 45 I think. But just take it slow, use light strikes, hit it once each time you need to so that the counter will activate. You can quite often get a perfect counter if you're mid animation, but you can't get a regular counter. Watch out for guys coming in to shiv stab you. Don't be afraid to waste a couple of shivs if you've got full bonus, because right at the north of this camp, underneath Gutgash, are 2 shivs for free on the floor. But make sure you're saving 4 for Gutgash, because shiv stabs on bosses just kind of hemorrhage their health pretty effectively. I found it really tough to balance my Fury to arrive when Gutgash rocked up, but fortunately a bunch of guys will appear with him. But presumably, I don't know, there's some way to manage it, right? I don't really know. But I got a bunch of Fury on the way. I got a few hits, but Fury seems to regenerate your health, so I kind of came into this bit with pretty good health. You know the deal with these guys. Dodge and roll when they go red. I tend to take out all the other guys first, but that's just me. Go, you know, at your own speed. You can also stand with, I think it's a tip on a loading screen, put like the top dog between you and bad guys, because they'll charge in and take them down for you. They don't care. But yeah, there's a shiv finisher there, or shiv doodad on him there. And then just finishing off the last guy. Now of course I can't get a decent hit streak or build my Fury unless I get a weapon. Thankfully there were a couple of lying around. Another shiv execution. The problem is you drop your weapon, but a couple more hits, and I think one more shiv execution maybe? No, because Fury's not up. Then having another look around for a weapon, I think there's one around there somewhere, but actually I just waited for him to spin. And then the prompt came up and we can whack him in the face. But that's a very, very, very long fight. You do get a bit of a chance to drink between rounds. You can get, you know, I want to say a centimetre of health back. I don't really know what that means, but there's like a 10-second pause, so you can certainly get a bit of water if you just need to keep your health topped up. Anyway, when you're done, there's a couple of valves to turn. One leads out to the exit, the other one leads in here to this room with a ladder. I'm sorry it's so dark, but there's some scrap on the right and an insignia as you come in. I look back up there because there's an insignia above one of those doors behind, but you'll see in a minute it's a different one. So 1 insignia, 1 scrap, nothing around there. Up the ladder, and then you're kind of where Rimjobby was. Head around, scrap number 2 in a Jimmy box there, scrap number 3 right next to it, some ammo. Some more ammo there, another scrap 5 I think. History relic there. I found this photo recently, and then Max says his pithy comments. Up there, insignia number 2. In here, scrap number 5. Pull that valve, that'll open the door directly underneath. You can walk off, you won't lose too much health as long as you're not nearly dying. There's an insignia up there that I missed. There's scrap number 7 and 8 there. And is that all the scrap? And then actually make sure you shoot the insignia there, and that should be everything you need. I'm just going to go back and double check I got all the scrap because I'm a bit concerned about that. I will speak to you in a second. Hi again. Yeah, no, so there were 3 in that last room, so that's fine. That's all 8 scrap. I didn't miss one. Don't forget to use the canteen if you need it, and then we're going to head north to this loot encounter, which is weird. Fast travel there because hopefully you've already unlocked the vantage points. But yeah, up here I kind of just came off the side and fell down and was practically there, so that's fine. But in here she's like, yeah, there's a sniper nearby, please kill it to get some loot, right? Reward loot for killing the sniper. Seems pretty straightforward. So get in the car, shoot the sniper who's over there. You can't miss him as long as you've parked nearby. Put one in him. I don't know about you, but I don't see any loot coming in. Tick, kill the sniper. I went over to see him. He's just got some ammo, no scrap on him. So I went back in to talk to this woman to see if she would do anything, but she would not. I had a look at my loot encounter stuff, kill the sniper, nothing else to do. So in the end I just killed her for lying to me. Bitch. Sorry, excuse my French, but honestly, what a pointless mission. Scavenging location here, what are we up to? Like the final one, I think, number 11. This one is just follow the road. You'll get there eventually. Pretty big fight, I think? No, not a big fight. 1 scrap there as you come in, and then a couple of guys will pop up. Watch out, one of them went red on me, so kill them, and then just around the back is scrap number 2. You'll see some food in the distance there if you need it to. And since I got stabbed, I did. Then up for the final sniper, and then it's on to the minefields. There's sniper number 2, you can just shoot him from afar, but actually if you take the epic jump, which is right next to it there, when you boost over the top you'll land right on the tower, so that's a more efficient way of doing that. So do it that way if you like. Then head back to Gutgash's Territory, or Stronghold, sorry. Vehicle collection, Chum's buggy, not at the top, really annoying, don't know why. The first minefield is here, more or less. Keep an eye on the mini-map, because actually that wasn't a bad estimation. I didn't even have to look it up, just working from memory. I was impressed, though I say so myself. Sorry, I mean that's super arrogant. Also, if you need the challenge for getting air in Chum's buggy, this is a really good place to do it, right outside Gutgash's Stronghold, sort of Reek Hills area. You can drive up these things and just hang off the edge. Anyway, get to the minefield. You may have noticed on the mini-map that it popped up. There's the first one, and the second one was marked on the map there. So head there, and if you want, drive over them, but remember you'll have to pay to fix the vehicle unless it's the last one, and you can just free travel out or use the flare to call Chumbucket. Well, that's it. Cadavanaugh, all done. Hurrah! On the left, we've got Chalkies, of course. That zone there. And on the right is the next one, which I want to say is Reek Hills, but it could be Rotten Rusties or something. But click the eye on the top right for that, and it'll be the right one. You'll see it in there. Anyway, that's it for now. See you in the next video. Bye!